Skilled artisans carefully transform fresh mullet into a gourmet seafood treasure. Every mullet roe production and discover the craftsmanship behind this prized delicacy. Inside a professional fish roe, mullet farming for roe production typically takes place in controlled coastal ponds or join us for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at this fascinating process. Is handled with precision and traditions where farmers maintain optimal conditions and nutrients stocked in these facilities when young and raised on a specialized diet rich in growth and reproduction. The fish usually around 3 to 4 years, they're selected based on physical signs of roe ripeness, such as enlarged bellies and slight golden coloring, to promote healthy roe development. When female mullets reach sexual maturity, prized women have perfected a fascinating method of catching mullet specifically. They employ a traditional technique called set net fishing that maximizes both long known migration routes. These nets create a complex messy and sustainability. The process begins in autumn when mature mullet begin their spawning migration. Fishermen strategically place large fixed nets in coastal waters, typically in bays, structure that guides the fish into increasingly smaller chambers. Where roe extraction teams are ready. Being removed from the pond, the fish are ported at low temperatures to the processing factory. The journey of crafting premium mullet roe is a delicate and time-honored process. Deep respect for tradition. It all begins with the careful extraction of sacs from female mullets, a task requiring patience, skill. Sacs filled with thousands of tiny eggs hold the potential and precision. Skilled workers remove the sacs, ensuring they remain intact to preserve their shape and quality. These gold become one of the most treasured delicacies. Once extracted, the roe is immersed in the culinary world. Its flavor and longevity. The carefully measured salt solution seeps into the roe, drawing out excess bath. A crucial step that enhances while beginning the curing process. This stage is not just about preservation. Roe starts to develop its signature taste and texture. It's a perfect balance between firm and tender. The pressing stage is where the roe takes on its characteristic. The sacs are slowly compressed to remove additional layered between weighted boards while shaping them into their distinct flattened form. Steam, preparing it for the next transformative phase. The step must be done with great care, as the delicate sacs can easily be damaged. Only gentle handling ensures the roe remains. After curing, The roe is meticulously washed to remove any excess salt and impurities. The final and most defining stage is sun-drying, where the roe develops its rich amber hue. Arranged under the sun, the pieces are turned regularly to achieve even and deep, umami-packed flavor. Careful. This is optimal processing of mullet roe in a factory, which follows a meticulous carefully controlled series of steps to ensure the highest quality product. The mullet roe is carefully packaged in sealed bags or protective containers to maintain its freshness and prevent oxidation. After final quality checks, the packaged roe for distribution to markets, restaurants, and consumers worldwide earned its reputation as ocean gold. Mullet to its rich, complex flavor profile. When cured, and it becomes creamy when sliced thinly. The most popular preparation, it develops an intense umami taste, shaving or grating it over pasta, salads, or warm bread. Subtle notes of the sea, complemented by a firm, waxy texture, a premium sake accompaniment. Particularly beloved in Mediterranean. In Japan, karasumi is often served worldwide. Prize it for its versatility, whether used as a garnish, roe. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, like olive oil and lemon. That's the journey separated into sauces or simply served. See you next time. And subscribe for more food processing videos. Thanks for watching. Seahorse farming is a fascinating process, providing a sustainable way to meet the growing demand of these unique marine creatures in traditional medicine, aquariums, and beyond. Today, we'll explore the incredible seahorse farm and learn how these farms play a vital role in conservation and seahorses, scientifically known as hippocampus, Greek for bent horse, are fascinating creatures with a history. These small, bony fish are named for their intriguing as their appearance. With around 46 species, unlike other fish, Seahorses swim vertically, gliding gracefully in their unique armor-like plates shape, which helps them blend seamlessly into their seagrass and coral reef habitats. These ambush predators don't chase their food, but wait patiently, using their long trumpet-like snouts to vacuum up prey. Up to 3,000 tiny crustaceans. One of their most extraordinary traits? To sustain their energy. With no stomach, they must constantly nature's most elegant oddity, ensuring successful reproduction throughout the mating season. Animal kingdom. Monogamous by nature, seahorses remain loyal to male seahorses carry and give birth to their young, a rarity typically. Seahorses on large farms in China, Hawaii, and some South and producing medicinal products. The breeding process is carried out in countries is primarily aimed at supplying the traditional medicine market. Full selection of seahorse pairs for reproduction equipped with specialized tanks that are typically after birth, the juveniles are transferred to separate tanks with specialized care conditions. Seahorse farm temperature is maintained at around 20 and salinity to mimic the seahorse's natural habitat. Into several zones. Each tank is carefully monitored for 10 to 28 degrees Celsius, with salinity levels between 30 to 35 per quality, and provide continuous oxygen for the seahorses. The tanks are equipped with advanced aeration and water filtration systems to maintain. Seahorses take on the responsibility of incubating and birthing. Unlike other fish species, located on their abdomen, which functions similarly to a female. Male seahorses have a specialized organ called a brood. Development take place. The incubation process typically lasts when a female seahorse lays her eggs. Seahorse draws them into his pouch, where fertilization and when the time comes, the male seahorse releases honey, after which the male gives birth. Several weeks, survive, as many fall prey to other fish and predators. Around 2,000 baby seahorses into the world. However, according to some statistics, only about 5 out of 1,000 seahorses tiny baby seahorses into the water. Each birth modern farms also utilize smart monitoring. Are monitored 24/7 to ensure optimal living conditions, temperature, pH, oxygen levels, and other environmental factors, including cameras and sensors, to continuously track the condition of the seahorses. Parameters detect potential issues early. Artemia daily. The farming cycle of seahorses from the egg stage, usually 3 to 4 times a day. An adult seahorse can consume about 50 to 1, a small crustacean rich in nutrients. Farms use specialized pumping systems to provide food. Raising seahorses requires highly specialized techniques. They are fed on plankton and commercial harvest. Typically takes about 6 to 12. Once ready, seahorses are based on their intended purpose. China, where they are considered a precious medicinal ingredient with extraordinary healing properties. Commodity in traditional medicine. Especially traditional Chinese medicine, seahorses are dried seahorses have become a highly to enhance vitality, improve kidney function, boost the immune system, and treat is very high, with prices ranging from $500 to $1,000 for health issues. The value of dried US dollars per kilogram, depending on the species and quality. Dried seahorses are often prepared by cooking them into soup. Asian countries like Singapore and Malaysia. Larger, whole seahorses with vibrant colors are priced higher. The main markets are still China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and some ingredients such as ginseng, mushrooms. Dried seahorses are soaked in warm water to soften them, then cooked with other nutritious and quick method. To make seahorse soups and traditional herbs.